Okay, so like a week ago on Instagram, I asked you all to ask me a question, and I did it. And I got a bunch of questions, some new ones I haven't gotten before, so I'm excited to answer them. But first, I have a P.O. box. Now this is going to change by the end of summer, so if you're watching this after summer, this is no longer. But for the rest of the summer, I'm starting a new series where you guys can send me your brands or whatever you want, and I'll put it in a little video series. I know I'll probably get stuff I don't personally like, but I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to try to be as constructive as possible to everyone. And maybe give some of you guys some exposure. I might go on your Instagram, I might go on your website, might look through it, whatever you want. But this is the address, so if you want to ship me something, send it here. And yeah, let's get into the video. It's every day, bro. Where do you find inspiration for new clothes you want to buy? Usually I'll see like my friend or someone at a party that has something that I like, or the best place I think is just the Grailed homepage. I like to just scroll through that because there's a lot of stuff on there that I usually wouldn't search up or think of to look up. And I think it gives you a good exposure to a lot of stuff. So the Grailed homepage. A lot of people ask me what shoes are in this picture. And they're actually a pair of Pradas. I'll show them in a video soon, but that's just for everyone who's asking. Any tips for starting your own brand? I get this question almost every Q&A. I've answered it a bunch of times. It's really, I mean, most of the stuff when you're starting is common sense. Like you need a website, you need a manufacturer, you need some money to invest. And it's really important to think of like a good name, like a good image. When I think of when I first started my own project, I didn't know what I was doing. If it's the first thing you're ever making, the first clothes you're ever producing, anything artistic, it's probably not gonna be the best, and that's totally okay. But I think really the best tip is just to keep going, keep being consistent. Make sure you're making stuff that you like. I think that's super important. And God bless. Raf or Rick? I hate this question. I think it's just because they both have R short names. Raf and Rick, like just a boring question. But I like Raf more. Tips on getting the watermelon build. It's really about being blessed, but drink a gallon of water a day. Do I agree that all girls are thots? Definitely no. I think like Instagram and social media really opens the door for people to do that and everyone to kind of be a thought. Respecting women hours. If you get on any ass club pieces, what would it be? I'd take Nick Lurk's Ferrari. Would you touch ASAP Rocky's Rafs?
All kind of crazy colors.
Yes. Thoughts on the current fashion scene and culture. One part of me is like, oh, everyone dresses for likes, and it's kind of toxic, but the other part of it I think is it's super accepting. Today you can really wear whatever you want. We got Young Thug in a dress, Lil Uzi wearing whatever that is. I think people they're still judgmental, but I think people are just more accepting and you really can wear what you want. Looking at it optimistically, I think it's good. I think the Vans old school are overdone. Definitely not. They've been super popular since like the Odd Future stuff. They've always been a really popular shoe. I think it's one of Vans' best-selling shoes. I don't think they'll ever really be overhyped. It's just kind of classic, like a Converse. How long did it take you to design your whole line? For designing, there's really no set time for me or I think for anyone. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it took me a year to design this collection. A design that took 1 minute to make compared to like a month to make, they're equally as valid. For me, I think the problem is I can make a design like an hour or so, but it takes maybe a month to get all the samples, get it produced, and so like when you make a design, you really have to commit to it. And that can be hard for me because, you know, a lot of times I want to change stuff, and that really can cause a lot of delays. So it's kind of like a personality thing, but realistically, I mean, there's really no set time. People ask me, is college worth it? I'm only 19, so I don't really know. If I had to pay for my own school, I probably wouldn't be going, but I think college is really what you make of it. Don't let it get you too stressed out. What was your first reaction to seeing Kenneth Faried wearing your pieces? That was really dope. Shout out to Jacob, he hooked that up. What piece took you the most time to find? Definitely the Gosha flag hoodie. Didn't take me a long time to find, but a long time to find for the right price. My favorite number is 2. Thoughts on shoulder bags. That's kind of like a trend, like go-yard shoulder bags. I like them. I personally just like backpacks more, but nothing wrong with a shoulder bag. How can you tell if you're a Jerry boy or not? Well, Jerry boy is now officially on Urban Dictionary, so you can look that up. It's pretty fire. I would like to point out that me and Fernando created that term. I hear everybody saying Jerry boy, which is super dope. But yeah, look it up on Urban and give it a like. And whoever made it on Urban, credit us. People asking me to come to Dallas, Texas. Do you prefer shopping online or in store? I like shopping online better. No matter where I am, I just would rather do it online. Even when I'm by a fashion house or something like that, I just prefer online. Would you wear Golf Wang? Yeah, I have like a hoodie from like 2012 I bought, and it was good quality, so I like Golf Wang. I wouldn't necessarily wear it now, but back then I really liked it. How do you like your pants to fit? I like them to fit kind of slim. I don't like a super tight pant. I like some room. I also like non-stretch better. How do you stay financially stable? By saving your money and not spending at all. Thoughts on the FOG bomber? buyer. Can I answer my DM? A lot of people always want me to answer their DMs. My DMs are such a mess. I have like maybe like 1,000 open conversations. So if I'm not responding to your DM, I'm not ignoring you. Someone asked me where I bought the Pradas. I bought these from my homie Andrew Fredette. Do I ever find myself frustrated over clothes or fashion in general? I think the best way to do clothes is just to mind your own business. Wear what you like and don't care what other people wear. When you see just like someone who has no idea what they're doing and they're like, I'm high fashion, it is kind of like annoying, but it's more of just kind of funny. Best shorts for summer. Who is Jacob? Would I rather fight 20 Jerry boys or 20 Rick Owens disciples? You get to pick one desire to help you. I would fight the Rick Owens disciples and I would use Jerry as my sidekick. After the fight, he'd probably pray over me and bless me. How many Jerry boys on average you see weekly? Probably like 100. Like, it's just so basic. Everyone does it. Would you ever be interested in producing a shoe? Definitely. They're hard to make because usually when you're working with a factory, they might be $40 a piece to make. And the lowest quantity you can order is like 1,000. So right off the bat, you're investing like $40,000 in inventory. It's hard to sell that many shoes. It's like a big deal to make a shoe. Okay, so my camera's completely out of battery. I think I answered a good amount. If I didn't, maybe I'll go back and do some more. But if you guys like this video, please rate it. Follow me wherever. Thank you so much for watching. As always, my name is Jacob. I love you all. Peace out and take care.
And I only vote with dead hoes, yeah, black hoes.